Local World War II veteran and a Holocaust survivor is celebrating a really special birthday. He is 100 years old, and today we are joined by Fairfax County Colonel Frank Cohn. So good morning to you, Mr. Cohn. Happy birthday.
Good morning, everybody. I can't believe I'm 100.
You look great, and you're doing great. How are you going to be celebrating today?
Well, I'm doing pretty good, and we're going to have a party at 5:30 tonight.
Oh, so awesome. You know, I was reading over your story and it is just breathtaking, absolutely amazing. You have lived through so many pivotal events. But what I'd like to do is have you take us back to the very beginning when you were living in Germany and your immediate family was able to escape the Holocaust. How did that happen?
Well, I was 13 years old when my parents decided that they couldn't um, earn a living anymore in Germany. And my father went to the States to find some distant relatives, and he found them, but they didn't have the money to give us an affidavit, which requires people not to become a burden to the government. So he had to stay longer. And when he stayed longer, the Gestapo came to our door looking for him. And my mother told him to stay where he is. And then she went and got visitor's visa uh, from the consulate in Breslau, where we were living. And we fled one fine morning and took off for the States. And we arrived in the States about 10 days before Crystal Night. And on Crystal Night, or after that, President Roosevelt issued an executive order that nobody would be forced to return to Germany, and that's what saved us.
Oh my goodness. And then after that, you were then drafted into the U.S. military. Tell me how that happened and what your responsibilities were there.
Yeah, when the World War II broke out, I was 16 and I thought it wasn't going to catch me. But I was 18 in 1943 in August, and I was drafted in September. And well, at first I was an enemy alien, and they had to investigate me because I had never been naturalized. But it took them about 3 months, and then they cleared me. I went to basic training, and in basic training, they took me to Columbus, Georgia, and swore me in as a U.S. citizen. And boy, was I happy. Hmm.
Well, and you did it. You accomplished a lot. Tell us what your, in your opinion, most significant accomplishments were in the military.
Well, of course, it's a lot of things, but the first thing that I got clobbered with was the Battle of the Bulge. And it wasn't really the enemy fire so much as it was the weather. The weather was just terrible. It was either raining or sleeting rain or snowing, and it was just miserably cold. And we were driving in a Jeep with a windshield down because you can't shoot through the windshield, and that draft was just hard. But I was the low-ranking one, and I got behind the captain, and he got the worst of the blast, and he saved some of it for me, but I was still freezing. And we were looking for German infiltrators who had American uniforms on, four to a Jeep. And now, when we came to an infantry roadblock, about a half an hour before, they had gotten one of those and wiped them out with a bazooka. So we knew that the mission was a legitimate one. And that took about a week. And then finally, the sun came out and we cheered, the flyers coming over us, the planes coming over, because we knew that was going to change the complexity of the battle, and we were going to go ahead and take care of the Germans who had attacked. But it took a while.
Wow, that is such a great memory. You've got more than 3 decades of military service. You moved all the way up to the rank of colonel and then held several civic positions. What is your message today on your 100th birthday to the community?
Yeah. Well, I guess you gotta live a pretty clear and clean life to get there. As it was, I never smoked, and I never had too much alcohol, and in that respect. And the best thing is, my parents died early of heart failures, but I had medications. And when I had some high blood pressure that I acquired when I was in 50s, I took that medication, and that got me through all the way to 100. And I still don't believe it.
Well, you are such an inspiration to so many people. We wish you a very happy birthday today, Colonel Frank Cohn, and I thank you very much for your service.
Well, thank you very much. I appreciate it. And good luck to everybody.
Thank you.